You know that feeling, right? When you feel pulled in a direction you really don't want to go. Yep, that's peer pressure. In this explainer, we're going to break down how you can say no with confidence, but still do it with kindness. Let's dive in.
So, have you ever been there? You're with your friends and they're all excited about something, but this little voice inside you is going, I'm not so sure about this. It's such a tough spot to be in. And that feeling, well, it has a name. That feeling is peer pressure. It's really just when the people around you, your friends, your peers, are kind of nudging you to do something you wouldn't normally do. And it can be anything, from something that seems small, like copying homework, to something much bigger, like teasing someone.
To really see how this works, let's jump into a story. We're going to follow a guy named Jay, who finds himself right in the middle of a classic peer pressure moment. I think seeing it play out will make it all feel super clear.
So here's the scene. Jay's hanging out with his friends, and they dare him to send a message. They all think it's hilarious, but Jay knows it's actually kind of mean. He knows it would definitely hurt someone's feelings, and just like that, he's stuck.
This really captures it, doesn't it? It's like a total tug-of-war happening inside his head. One side is pulling him saying, come on, be cool, just fit in. But the other side is pulling back just as hard saying, but I don't want to hurt anyone, be kind. This right here is the heart of the whole peer pressure problem.
And right when he's struggling the most, Jay remembers this really powerful thing his teacher once said. True friends don't make you feel small, they lift you up. And that one simple idea, it's like an anchor. It gives him the clarity and the strength he needs to figure out what to do.
And this is where things pivot. Remembering that quote helps Jay find the strength to say no. But what's really important is how he does it. He manages to be both kind and confident about it.
He just takes a breath, gets calm, and says something so simple but so powerful. No thanks, that could hurt someone's feelings. Did you catch that? His tone is firm, but it's not angry. He just states his reason, focusing on how the action would affect someone else, not judging his friends.
What Jay did can actually be broken down into these 3 easy steps. We're calling them the 3 C's of confidence. First up, calm down. Seriously, just one deep breath makes a huge difference. Second, choose kindness. Say no politely, but say it firmly. And third, create distance. If the pressure keeps coming, it is totally okay to just walk away.
And you know what happened next? This is the amazing part. At first, one of his friends was a little annoyed, but then another friend spoke up and actually agreed with Jay. His one little act of courage gave someone else the confidence to do the right thing too. It's so true. Courage is contagious.
Okay, so we've seen how Jay handled it. Now let's get super practical. Knowing what you're going to say before you're in the moment can change everything. So this next part is all about giving you some actual words you can have ready to go. Here are a few simple but really powerful phrases you can practice. A simple "no thanks" is direct and polite. "That's not for me" is awesome because you're setting a boundary without judging them. And my personal favorite, "let's do something else." It's brilliant. You're not just saying no to the bad idea, you're replacing it with a better one. And this really gets to the heart of it, This is the bottom line. A real friend might be disappointed for a second, sure, but in the end, they will respect your decision because that's what real friendship is built on, respecting each other's choices.
All right, let's start to wrap this all up. All these little tricks and phrases, they're not just about saying no. They're about something way bigger. They're about tapping into your strongest superpower, just being true to yourself. So let's run through those confidence rules one more time. First, always remember to stay calm. Take that breath. Get centered before you even think about responding. That's your foundation.
Second, always choose to be kind. You can be totally firm in your decision without ever being mean. Your kindness is a sign of your strength, not weakness.
And when you put those two together, calm and kind, what do you get? You get to feel confident. You can stand tall in your choice, knowing you did what was right for you, and walk away if you have to. Because at the end of the day, everything we've talked about really just serves this one powerful truth. Being true to yourself, to your own values, that is the strongest superpower you will ever have.
So, I'll leave you with this question to think about. Now that you know all this, with these tools in your back pocket, what will you choose the next time you feel that tug of war? Because now, you absolutely have the power to choose with confidence.